Good morning, friends. Today we are capturing this video to enlighten some issues on the healthcare services. Whether the food is taxable and the stents or other parts administered during the healthcare services, whether it is taxable, or if the pharmacy separately sold the goods, whether it is taxable, whether it is a composite supply or non-composite supply. So today we have our speaker C.S. Sivaprasad garu to enlighten all the issues with the supporting advanced rulings. Over to Sivaprasad garu.
Yes. Welcome to all. Today we are mainly analyzing the advance ruling given by Andhra Pradesh Advance Ruling Authority in case of CMC Vellore. This is an hospital. So we all know the healthcare services provided by any clinical establishment by an authorized medical practitioner is exempt from GST by entry number 74 of notification 12/2017. Now, coupled with this, now what happens is, it is a service that is exempt under notification 12. Now, what if the clinical establishment supplies certain goods? Now, let us analyze various goods that can be supplied by a clinical establishment. First of all, in the course of treatment, they may be using certain implements like some stunts or some other implements which are being incorporated into the process, or some other surgical equipment which will be used and thrown or installed into the patient's body. That is one category. And the second category, they may be supplying certain medicines to the patient. And the third category, they may also be supplying certain food. Now, when it comes to food, the food may be supplied to the patient, and if the patient is attended by an attender, food may also be supplied to the attender as well. Now, these are all the goods, these are all not services. Now, what happens to these goods, whether they are taxable or not, is precisely the question under various advance rulings. Principally, we are discussing the CMC Vellore case issued by Advance Ruling Authority of State of Andhra Pradesh. Now, in this, reference had been made to one circular dated 18/1/2018, wherein it was clarified that the food supplied to inpatients, as advised by doctor, that is by the nutritionist, is a part of the healthcare service itself. So we all know under GST there is a concept called composite supply. So when two or more things are supplied as a bundle, and when there is a natural bundling between the goods or services, then whichever is the predominant one, that predominant one is considered to be the supply, and all the other goods or services will take the color of such predominant supply only. In other words, only such predominant supply is considered to be the supply, and rest of the supplies will be disregarded. They will be subsumed and they will be integrated as if there is only one supply. Now, can this concept of composite supply be applied in the case of healthcare services is the question. Now, the Advance Ruling Authority has very clearly provided the reasoning, stating that first of all, the definition of the healthcare service. Healthcare service has been defined in the notification 12 itself in a very wide range, and it includes various diagnosis, treatment, care for illness, injury, deformity, abnormality, or pregnancy is also considered in any recognized system of medicine. So therefore, it is very broad. Even the treatment and the care is also part of healthcare. And then it was in the reasoning, inter alia, the advance ruling has stated that the treatment or care extended by hospital cannot be thought of devoid of medicines. That is, without the medicine, without the consumables, without the implants like stents, etc., by no stretch of imagination, the health service can be provided. So therefore, health service as such includes all of these things. Therefore, all of these things will be considered as a part and parcel of the healthcare service itself. And the predominant character is from the service, and the service is exempt. Therefore, all of these goods are also exempt. However, we should make certain important observations in this. What if the food is provided to an attendant of the patient? Then we cannot avail this exemption, because food supplied to the attendant cannot form part of healthcare service. Okay, therefore, food supplied to attendant will be taxable. And the next interesting color we have to draw out of this: what if these things, the medicines, are supplied to an outpatient? So when an outpatient is coming to the hospital and getting treated, going to the pharmacy and purchasing medicines off the shelf, then also we cannot consider them as a part of the healthcare service, because there the treatment ends by the advisory, and the purchase of the pharmacy is to be considered as a different transaction independent of this healthcare service. There also the benefit of exemption cannot be availed. So this is a very interesting advance ruling, and similar to these advance ruling, there are 2 or 3 more advance rulings also from Kerala Advance Ruling Authority. I give the reference: Baby Memorial Hospital by Kerala, number 57/2019. Similarly, Kindorama Healthcare Services, reference number 47/2019. There also a similar view was held by Kerala Advance Ruling Authority. Now, this is the subject matter of Advance Ruling Authority. Connected to this, I would like to share one more thing. If at all these are considered to be exempt service, then we should be very watchful as per section 17.5 or 17.2. Whenever there is an outward supply which is exempt, then the ITC shall be restricted. So therefore, it is of course not in the advance ruling, it was not questioned, but still as an important point I am sharing. So all of these medicines which are supplied to inpatient, because they are exempt, the ITC thereof shall be restricted, shall be reversed. So this is one important advance ruling that sets a perspective on understanding the healthcare service as such, and also on the concept of composite supply. Thank you.
So in cryptic, supply to outpatient, whether it is a medicine or food, it is taxable.
It is taxable. Anything that is supplied to an outpatient is a taxable, because in case of an outpatient, there is no nexus between the healthcare service provided by hospital and the sale of this commodity as such. Both are to be considered independent supplies.
So it is not a
composite. Yeah, the benefit of composite supply is not applicable there.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.